The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call. 800-306-1990. 800-306-1990. And every day at this time, OBMMI. They provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. They don't tell us points paid, points received, or the APR. They only tell us the number you need to put in your mortgage calculator to find out what your monthly principal and interest payment would be. If you don't have a mortgage calculator, you should. You can get it for free. Our mobile app, ronismylender.com. Ronismylender.com will give you that app. What did rates do yesterday according to OBMMI? Conventional 30-year fixed locked 6.11. Jumbo 30-year fixed 6.45. That was down. FHA 30-year fixed up 5.93. VA 30-year fixed up 5.55. USDA 30-year fixed up 6.07. That USDA loan, if you're in a rural area, there's generally no down payment on that 30-year fixed USDA loan. There are other qualifications, but it is a good program for the right person. Not as good as the Home Select, RSR Home Select, but it is a good program nonetheless. If you want our thoughts about the market, each day as early as the data allows, we do put out our report, rsrlinks.com/market minute, rsrlinks.com/market minute. That is our report. Again, we put that out each weekday morning or each business day morning as early as the data allows. Let's take a look and see what the markets are doing today now. We got the S&P 500 is now down 5.20. 10-year Treasury is up 4 basis points. Mortgage-backed securities are down 15 basis points. When that bond goes down, that means interest rates go up. Don't like seeing that, but it is what it is. Let's see why these things are happening, though. So let's take a look at that and check out the why behind all of these things that are going on right now in the marketplace. Got some interesting reports that came out this morning, and we are going to talk about some of them a little bit more in depth a little later in the broadcast. But we got mortgage applications from the Mortgage Bankers Association reported that mortgage rates fell to 6.13 from 6.15 and were down 1.25% lower than this time last year. Purchase applications increased 1% last week, rising for the 4th week in a row and are up 2% year over year. This is the first time the purchase application index has been positive on a year over year basis in 2 years. Refinance activity surged 20% higher last week and are up 17.5 or 175. I can't see it because my eyes are up 175% year over year. Refinances made up 56% of total applications, up from 51% in the previous week. We're going to talk about that more when we talk about how to achieve. My computer's going very, very slow this morning, so it's driving me crazy. How homeowners can leverage their mortgage to achieve financial freedom. We're going to talk about that. Let's look at new home sales. Measures signed contracts on new homes fell 4.7% to 716,000 unit annualized pace, beating estimates of 700,000 units. Additionally, July was revised higher by 12,000, causing today's number to appear lower. There were 467,000 new homes for sale at the end of August, which was up from downwardly revised 459,000 in the previous report. At the current pace of sales, there is a 7.8 month supply, which is up from 7.3%. But wait a second. Only 105,000 are completed. When looking at the pace of sales versus homes that are completed, that's the available supply. There's only a 1.7 month supply, up from 1.6. This means that 362,000 homes are either not started or under construction, and it's unclear how many will actually make it to the finish line because financing and carrying costs are very high. The median home price was reported at $420,600, down 2.9% from the previous month and down 4.6% year over year. Remember what the median home price is good for? Absolutely nothing. Why do I say that? Well, the median home just tells us the mix of properties being sold. It says nothing about the homes on your street. If you want to know that information, you can go back to yesterday's Mortgage Minute, where we talked about the Case-Shiller and the FHFA appreciation reports showing homes are still going up 5% a year. So even though the median is down 2.9, that only tells us about the mix of properties. It doesn't tell us about the homes on your street. Bottom line, unlike the existing home sales counterpart, which measures closings and likely represented buyers shopping in June and July, the new home sales shows signed contracts in August and shows that demand is picking up as rates have moderated. And this report does not include the further drop we have seen in September, which will likely lead to continued strength in these sales figures. That's the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call. 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.